let's talk about the parts of the song that are really important. I want to just kind of go over my top 6 things that I think are super important to having a really good song. So your title is super important. Your opening line, really important. Setup line, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Making sure that you stay in the correct person. That's a big one. A lot of people flip-flop. And then imagery is important. And then last but definitely not least, and I feel like this is probably one of the most important things, is being genuine in your songs. So singing about stuff that has meaning to you is going to make your song really, really great. Title, let's talk about the title. You definitely, with your title, we talked a little bit about this before, where you want, I feel like everything should kind of relate back to the title. So all of your lines, somehow try and get them relating back to the title. That'll help make your song better. Also try, just challenge yourself once in a while. Just try even writing a song with one word. That's it's just something different. It's just a great exercise to try and challenge yourself. So write a song that has a title with one word in it. However, I feel like your title needs to be really unique. So, like Red. Hey, that's a great, and it actually is a great song title, right? And some other great song titles that I want to just kind of mention. Red Solo Cup. Man, you know what that song is about. It's about a party. And then Will the Circle Be Unbroken? That's a great song title. Some of my other favorite song titles are Sound of Silence. So the reason why I love this title is because it's sound and silence. Sound of silence. Opposites. And that's very creative. I love the opposite. And then Bridge Over Troubled Waters. Really good song title. The opening line. This, in my opinion, the opening line is the most important line of your song. Your first line has to be powerful, and it needs to grab your listener. Here are some great first line examples that I like to use in my workshops that I teach. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to visit you again. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Tip number 3 is your setup line is really important. Your setup line to your hook line, really important. So think about this when you're singing your chorus, the line right before your title or your hook line, which in most cases is the title. I like using opposites. Here's a good one. This is a Special Consensus song that I heard. That's a real good problem. As long as you can solve them, that's a real good problem to have. So you have good and problem. They don't really go together, but in this case, it works really well. It's a good problem to have. That's one of my favorites. And then another one, the song remembers when. The setup line is, and then I had forgotten all about it. The payoff line is, the song remembers when. So you're saying, and then I had forgotten, the song remembers when. So forgotten and remembers, they're opposites. I like the opposites, using those in a song. Tip number 4, within the parts of the song that are really important. Writing by staying in the correct person. Making sure your he's and she's and I's and we'ves and haves and hads are all correct. If you're in the present, stay in the present. If you're talking, if it's a woman singing and singing about the man, you got to keep it that way. Tip number 5, imagery. Paint a picture with your lyrics. And then number 6, which I feel is really important, which I've already mentioned, just be genuine, because that's going to come out in your songs. So really be sincere when you're writing your songs.